Buddhism, a profound and ancient spiritual tradition dating back over 2.5 millennia, offers invaluable insights into the nature of existence and the pursuit of inner peace and enlightenment. One of the fundamental teachings within Buddhism centers on the practice of silence. This concept goes far beyond merely abstaining from speech. It encompasses a profound philosophy that has the potential to significantly enrich our lives. In this extensive video, we will delve into the wisdom and guidance provided by Buddhism, which encourages us to always be silent in 5 distinct situations. These teachings provide a roadmap to achieving deeper self-awareness, nurturing better relationships, and fostering a more harmonious existence. Be silent in anger. Anger, an intense and often overwhelming emotion, is a force that can disrupt our lives, cloud our judgment, and damage our relationships. Buddhism recognizes the destructive potential of anger, understanding that yielding to its tempestuous influence can disrupt our inner peace and wreak havoc in our connections with others. The practice of being silent in the face of anger, as advocated by Buddhism, is not an endorsement of suppressing or denying this powerful emotion. Instead, it offers a profound philosophy for managing anger wisely, transforming it from a destructive force into a source of self-awareness and personal growth. Here's a deeper exploration of the practice of being silent in anger. Before we delve into the practice, it's important to understand the nature of anger. Anger can stem from various triggers, such as frustration, disappointment, or feelings of injustice. It often arises when our expectations do not align with reality, leading to a surge of emotional energy that demands release. The wisdom of silence in moments of anger lies in the ability to create a space between the emotion and our response to it. When anger surges within us, the immediate emotional reaction can be impulsive and destructive, often leading to hurtful words or harmful actions that we later deeply regret. By practicing silence, we introduce a pause, a moment to step back from the emotional turmoil and contemplate the situation. This contemplative pause allows us to explore the source of our anger, the inner triggers that ignite it, and the potential outcomes of our response. By closely examining our emotional landscape, we gain valuable insights into the nature of our anger. We can identify the specific causes, patterns, and triggers that lead to our emotional outbursts. This practice empowers us to move beyond impulsive reactions, offering a pathway to choose a more thoughtful and balanced response. In this context, silence becomes a gateway to mindfulness. It invites us to turn our focus inward, creating an opportunity to assess the emotional turbulence we are experiencing. With a calm mind, we can better observe the bodily sensations and thought patterns that accompany anger. This heightened awareness is the first step toward dissipating the intense emotional charge associated with anger, making room for a sense of inner calm and clarity to emerge. As we become more proficient in the art of being silent in moments of anger, we begin to notice profound transformations in our relationships. Others around us begin to appreciate our composed and thoughtful responses, as they are no longer on the receiving end of impulsive and hurtful reactions. This approach fosters empathy and understanding, strengthening our connections with those around us. Be silent when you are sad. Sadness is a universal human emotion, an intrinsic part of the human experience. In our journey through life, we encounter moments of sorrow, heartache, and despair. Buddhism acknowledges the significance of sadness, but offers a unique perspective on how to navigate it. The practice of silence during times of sadness is not about suppressing our feelings, but rather a means of embracing and understanding them. Before delving into the practice of silence during sadness, it's essential to recognize that sadness is a natural part of being human. It arises in response to various life circumstances, such as loss, disappointment, or unmet expectations. However, how we engage with our sadness can significantly impact our emotional well-being and personal growth. Practicing silence when experiencing sadness should not be misinterpreted as a way to repress or ignore our emotions. Instead, it encourages us to approach our sadness with mindfulness and compassion, thus transforming it into a transformative tool for self-awareness and healing. Silence provides a sacred space for self-reflection. When you are silent, you can turn inward and examine the underlying causes of your sadness. This introspective journey can serve as a powerful tool for identifying the roots of your suffering. It allows you to delve deep into your emotions, understanding what has triggered your sadness and how it's affecting you. This self-awareness is the initial step towards healing and personal growth. Embracing silence during sadness opens the gateway to solace and inner peace. It allows you to engage in meditation and contemplation, both of which have proven to be powerful practices for finding emotional balance. In these moments of solitude, you can find solace and acceptance, ultimately leading to a sense of inner peace and self-acceptance. Practicing silence empowers you to express your emotions in a balanced and constructive manner. It does not mean you should keep your sadness hidden. Instead, it encourages you to find the right outlets for your emotions. This could involve channeling your feelings through creative expressions such as art, writing, or even sharing your emotions with trusted friends and family members. This approach ensures that your sadness is acknowledged and expressed in ways that lead to healing, growth, and self-awareness. Be silent in times of conflict. Conflict is an inevitable aspect of human existence. Whether we encounter conflicts within our personal relationships or workplace, or witness them on a broader societal scale, dealing with conflicts is a universal human experience. Buddhism, with its profound teachings on the value of silence, provides a unique perspective on how to address conflicts effectively and peacefully. Conflict arises when individuals or groups hold differing viewpoints, goals, or interests, leading to tension and disagreement. These situations can quickly escalate, often fueled by strong emotions, such as anger, frustration, or fear. It is during these critical moments that the Buddhist practice of silence can serve as a powerful tool for conflict resolution. Contrary to misconceptions, the recommendation of silence during conflict is not a way to evade the issues or ignore them. Instead, Buddhism encourages silence as a strategic approach to address conflicts peacefully and effectively. Silence serves as a natural cooling-off period during the heat of a conflict. When tempers are flaring and emotions are running high, remaining silent temporarily prevents impulsive reactions. This pause allows individuals to collect their thoughts, regain composure, and avoid saying or doing things they might later regret. One of the most critical aspects of effective conflict resolution is active listening. Silence provides the opportunity to listen actively to the perspectives, concerns, feelings, and viewpoints of those involved in the conflict. Active listening fosters empathy and compassion by genuinely comprehending the emotions and needs of others. Through silence, we can hear and understand others rather than just formulating our response. Silence enables us to choose our words carefully when we do decide to speak. This ensures that our words are not driven by anger or ego, but instead reflect our intention to reach a mutually satisfying and constructive resolution. Mindful communication is crucial in conflict resolution, as it can lead to more productive discussions and help parties involved in the conflict find common ground. Engaging in mindful silence during conflicts paves the way for constructive problem-solving. By providing the space for thoughtful consideration and reflection, individuals can brainstorm solutions that are acceptable to all parties involved. This process increases the likelihood of finding mutually beneficial agreements while minimizing the potential harm that hasty words or actions can inflict. Silence in conflict is not about passive withdrawal or indifference. It's about active engagement and strategic decision-making. It's an acknowledgement that heated emotions and impulsive reactions can often worsen conflicts and harm relationships. By consciously practicing silence during conflicts, individuals can harness the power of empathy, compassion, and open-mindedness to find resolutions that promote understanding and harmony. Be silent when you don't have all the facts. In our modern world, characterized by a constant influx of information and a cacophony of opinions, the ability to jump to conclusions or form judgments hastily has become remarkably easy. Buddhism, with its profound teachings on the virtue of silence, offers a unique perspective on how to navigate situations where we lack complete information. In our information age, we are inundated with a ceaseless stream of data, news, and viewpoints. With the proliferation of social media and 24/7 news cycles, we often find ourselves encountering issues and events for which we do not have all the facts. In such instances, our natural inclination may be to assert our viewpoint based on the limited information available. We might feel compelled to form quick judgments, often driven by our ego's need to be decisive and assertive. Buddhism encourages us to take a different path, one rooted in humility and open-mindedness. Choosing silence in situations where we lack complete facts signifies a profound acknowledgement that we might not possess the entirety of the facts required to make an informed decision. This acknowledgement is not an admission of ignorance, but an embodiment of wisdom. It recognizes the limitations of our knowledge and the complexities of the world around us. When we choose silence in the face of incomplete information, we release our ego's compulsion to assert our viewpoint hastily. Instead of imposing our perspective, we allow the space for understanding and wisdom to emerge. We refrain from making rash decisions or forming judgments that could prove inaccurate or misinformed. Embracing silence in situations where facts are incomplete is an invitation to nurture curiosity and a genuine willingness to learn. It encourages us to approach scenarios with a beginner's mindset, characterized by openness and a thirst for knowledge. This practice elevates our capacity for understanding and equips us to avoid thoughtless or ill-informed actions. By refraining from speaking prematurely, we create room for inquiry and exploration. We allow ourselves to question, seek additional information, and delve deeper into the complexities of the matter at hand. This approach aligns with the Buddhist ideals of mindfulness and discernment, which emphasize careful consideration and a holistic view of situations. Choosing silence when we lack complete facts liberates us from the tyranny of ego-driven judgments. It empowers us to act with greater wisdom and discernment, ultimately leading to more thoughtful and well-informed decisions. Moreover, the practice of silence in these situations fosters a sense of humility and respect for the inherent complexity of the world. It acknowledges that absolute certainty is often elusive and that reality is multifaceted. This acknowledgement, in turn, can enhance our interactions with others as we become more open to diverse perspectives and less quick to impose our own beliefs. Be silent during moments of intuition. Intuition is a profound wellspring of insight, often arising spontaneously, without the constraints of logic or reason. Buddhism holds that in these intuitive moments, the practice of silence plays a vital role in fully harnessing this innate wisdom. Intuition is characterized by a profound sense of knowing, one that transcends the boundaries of logical reasoning. It often emerges as a subtle whisper from within, providing guidance, inspiration, and a deeper understanding of complex situations. Unlike conscious thought processes, which are often riddled with doubt and second-guessing, intuition is an unwavering conviction in a certain course of action or insight. Silence during moments of intuition is akin to creating a receptive and conducive space for this inner wisdom to flourish. By quieting external noise, whether physical or mental, you enhance your ability to tune into your intuition effectively. In the midst of everyday life, our minds are typically inundated with constant chatter, including the ever-present noise of the ego. The ego tends to be opinionated and boisterous, often drowning out the subtle voice of intuition. However, by practicing silence, you create a space in which the voice of intuition can be heard, nurtured, and trusted. Our ego, fueled by personal desires and external influences, frequently demands our attention. It voices concerns, fears, and judgments that can cloud our judgment and intuition. It often leads to decisions based on external pressures rather than inner wisdom. Silence allows us to differentiate between the relentless chatter of the ego and the serene yet profound voice of intuition. This discernment is crucial for harnessing the full potential of our intuitive abilities. Intuitive guidance is a valuable asset for decision-making. When we embrace silence during moments of intuition, we can access these insights to make choices that align with our authentic selves. The decisions that stem from intuition are often in harmony with our values and desires, leading to outcomes that bring lasting fulfillment and satisfaction. Moreover, silence during intuitive moments can also foster creative breakthroughs. Artists, inventors, and problem solvers often credit intuition as a source of novel ideas and solutions. By being receptive and silent, we encourage our intuitive minds to flourish, leading to innovative solutions and imaginative creations. Incorporating silence into moments of intuition facilitates a deeper connection with our inner selves. This connection is not only vital for understanding our true desires and values, but also for experiencing a greater sense of inner peace and self-assurance. The practice of silence in intuitive moments aligns with meditation techniques and mindfulness, which Buddhism heavily advocates. It encourages us to be present and receptive, not only to external stimuli but also to our internal guidance systems. In these moments, we become more attuned to our inner world and foster a stronger connection with our authentic selves. In conclusion, the practice of being silent during moments of intuition represents a profound and transformative dimension of Buddhist wisdom. It provides a means to harness the full potential of our intuitive insights, cultivate trust in our inner wisdom, and distinguish between the voices of our ego and intuition. By creating a space that allows our intuitive wisdom to emerge, we access a profound source of guidance and insight. This inner guidance can significantly enrich our lives, resulting in improved decision-making, creative innovation, and a deeper connection with our authentic selves. Incorporating this practice into our lives can lead to greater self-awareness and personal growth, ultimately enhancing the way we navigate the complexities of our existence. In summary, the practice of silence in these 5 situations, as advocated by Buddhism, offers a pathway to greater self-awareness, improved relationships, and a more harmonious existence. By being silent in moments of anger, sadness, and conflict, when you lack complete information, and during flashes of intuition, you can access deeper dimensions of understanding and compassion. The wisdom of silence in these contexts provides us a framework for living with greater mindfulness and intention. This profound philosophy equips you to lead a more enriched and harmonious life while simultaneously enhancing the lives of those around you. In embracing the wisdom of silence, we embark on a transformative journey towards self-awareness and emotional balance, enriched relationships, and a more harmonious existence.